going live. Hey, how about that?
Hey, all right. Well, that sounds just great. I'm glad that we're live because I have not brought up YouTube yet to post the links. And that is embarrassing for me as a human being.
That's okay.
God.
Normally I just steal them from you, and now I have to actually like make an effort. And this sucks.
Yeah. You ever go on YouTube and like the first thing you see is like the recommended videos, and it's inevitably just like girls with like big old boobies. Like it's a video that's not even about boobies, but it like
I do not get those type of videos recommended to me. I don't know what you're watching.
it must be the fact that I watch, I mostly subscribe to cosplayers. But god damn. It'll just like I just looked at my front page and it's like kamikaze cosplay blog. And I get in there and I look at the thumbnail and it's like 3 pictures of this girl with enormous monster boobs.
Hey.
Which is fine. That's great that you can have that. It's just, kind of unexpected to see on YouTube.
Big boobs scare me. They just like, I want to run and hide.
Well, I don't want to run and hide. I just, I don't know where to look at some point. When it's just put in front of your face, I don't know where to avert my gaze. Okay, here goes live noon broadcasts. Come on. Publish. Okay, I'm going to publish real quick. Oh, hold on. I think we got another question. Okay, there you go. Not even going to get a chance to read these questions. We're just going to go right into them. Maybe they'll be embarrassing. Okay, and Tumblr. Let's post a link to a video from the web. God damn it. Can't do that. C and B. Let's hang out. And
oh no. Okay, well now I gotta watch what I say.
Oh no.
Logan is in here.
Logan? Oh. Well, Logan, you're about to learn some sobering truths about
I was just about to say something like I was gonna make a comment about boobs. And then I see, hi, Dad.
No. You gave up your position, Logan. You could have.
I mean, like, he's 12.
He knows what's going down.
Yeah, right. I mean, he knows what boobs are, I think.
I'm actually going to take some of these questions from what looks like last week's post. Okay. And when does it start? All right. So hi, Mischief Maker. Hi, Mitzi. Hi, Kat. Hi, Andrada. Hi, Risa. Hi, Frost. Hi, Helen. Hi, Carol. Hi, Celtic Star. Hi, Joanna. Hey, Logan. Hey, Frost Adder. Hi, Amada. Hey, Lanid. Okay. And what else we got? Hey, Mirak. Hey, Lexi. Hey, Mina.
First thing he heard about was Bill talking about boobs. Well, that's pretty normal. I mean, the chat started off correctly.
Yeah. Hey, Susanna. Okay. Hey, Danny. Okay, so it's January 14th, 2016. That's ThorTV.
This guy right here.
And I'm Loki Hates You. We're going to do some questions and talk about a couple things that have been on our minds lately. None of that's actually planned, but, an error has occurred. Please try. A lot of people are having tech problems right now, I think.
Yeah, I had that same thing. But I clicked it away and it was fine. I don't know.
Well, I don't know. For anyone who's having problems with connectivity, it may be on your end. As far as my audio not syncing up, I'm not seeing a lot of universal agreement on that. So that doesn't seem to be anything we can troubleshoot right now. Okay.
Yeah, you'll just have to deal with all the technical difficulties that come with our broadcasts.
Yeah, it's too hard for us to start trying to troubleshoot in the middle of a thing. Okay. Let's talk about questions. Here we go. Mighty Thundering Lord on Tumblr asks, is there a food that you do not like because of either its taste or smell or texture, but that you secretly wish you could enjoy? That's a question from Mighty Thundering Lord on Tumblr.
It's funny. I kind of talked about this the other day with somebody else. There used to be, like, I used to have a real problem with avocados. Like the texture of avocados, it's like a paste once you get it. Like it just breaks down into this weird pasty. The first time I ever tried it, it was just like stuck in my throat, and my mind and body would not allow me to swallow the crap. Like it was just stuck there, like I wasn't choking or anything. It was just stuck. I don't know. So I didn't eat it for many, many years. Now I eat it all the time, but it wasn't until I was almost in my 30s that I started eating it.
Yeah.
But somewhere between like 27, 28, all my taste buds just changed. Like I started drinking coffee. I started eating all the crap that I said that I never liked growing up. So I don't know. It's weird.
Mine is oatmeal. I hate oatmeal. I hate the wetness of it. I hate the flavor of it. I hate just everything about it. Even when you put honey in it, when you put cinnamon in it, when you put anything you want in it, nothing makes oatmeal palatable for me. And it's too bad because oatmeal's such a great, like, oh, I got to eat something quick and it's good for me and it's not going to, like, you know, kill me. And it's not full of like carcinogens or anything. And I cannot eat oatmeal, but I wish I could.
Man, that sucks. I love oatmeal.
Yeah, I can't. It feels like I'm eating. It feels like I'm pulling something out of the trap in the sink drain. Like I'm reaching down into like an old sewer pipe and pulling out whatever's left and eating
now it. I have to think about that when I go and have oatmeal next.
Yeah, like that.
I'm going to have to think about your drain in particular.
Oh, man. Do I plan to come back to Utah for FanX in March? Do we plan on going to Salt Lake City? No, there are no current plans to come to Salt Lake City.
Man, I'd like to go to Salt Lake. I got to stop over there in a layover in Salt Lake. Looks pretty cool from the sky.
Mitzi, tell all your friends that you're going to be tweeting at FanX and asking them if they'll bring us up or sponsor us in any way. And if they can help us out, you know, that brings us a lot closer to actually coming around. Lady T-Grain oatmeal cookies are fine because they don't have that texture. And also they don't taste anything like oatmeal. They taste like a cookie.
Because they're loaded full of sugar.
Yeah, that's right.
I've made oatmeal cookie without sugar. You can use like bananas.
I really like oatmeal cookies, but I hate oatmeal. Let's see. FanX is the same week as WonderCon. Oh yeah, there is no way. If FanX is the same weekend as WonderCon, there's no way. FanX is out then, because unless they're like, hey, we're gonna fly you up here, put you up in a hotel, and compensate you for your time. Definitely gonna be at WonderCon. Used to like porridge. Let me see. Okay, in a huge Utah Jazz team. So I'm sorry about that, Mitzi, but FanX would have to give us a very, very tempting offer in order to get us away from WonderCon, because that's, for me, a 10-minute drive from home, and it's kind of home territory for me. I would like to go to Utah more, but it's just it's just going to be too hard logistically. Hey, Jade. Hey, Mangaka. Hey, Crystal Wolf. Hey, Mitzi. Hey, who else? Lego Puzzle joined. Christina joined. Just want to say hi to everybody. I'm trying to think of another food that I can't. I wish I could eat, like, I wish I liked seafood, because that would open up some dietary options for me, because fish is so healthy and I just refuse to touch any of it. Apparently sushi is very good, but I don't like any of it.
You don't like fish?
I don't like fish. I don't like crab, lobster, oysters, clams, anything that comes from the ocean. I won't eat it. Shrimp.
Wow.
Crawfish, all that stuff.
Oh, crawfish is nasty.
You gotta eat the eyeballs and everything.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's our foods that we don't like, but we wish we liked. All right, so that was a question from Mighty Thundering Lord. We're going to move into the Little Womanly One on Tumblr section of the proceedings. She's sent us 10 questions, as she always does. Some of them we may have already answered, so we may kind of skip them, but we'll see what happens. All right, Little Womanly One on Tumblr asks, what is the weirdest scar you have, and how did you get it? What's the weirdest scar you have, and how did you get it?
Weirdest. I have the weirdest one I have is a knot in the back of my calf where I was shot with a pellet gun or a BB gun when I was younger in the back of the leg. I literally told the person, like, I didn't even know who it was, and they shot me in the back of the leg, and I told them not to, and I ended up taking the gun and breaking it. But there's a knot, like, it feels like there's, like, the BB is in there, but it's not. So it's just like this, when you go over it, it feels like there's a hard, round object inside of it, but it's just scar tissue.
Ooh, don't like that. I don't know about I don't have many scars. I've always kind of lived a very conservative life as far as doing things that are physically dangerous. But I do have a couple. People ask about this. I have a couple little divots on my forehead from chicken pox. You see them? See those two little dots on my forehead? There's one right between my eyes, and there's one right above my left eye. So that's from picking at chicken pox. They're not super noticeable, but they're there. Yeah, that's all. I think that's all. I have one more scar, but I'm not going to talk about it.
I got one in the middle of my forehead. That's right.
Yeah, let me see those pores. I see it. Yeah,
right there.
Yeah,
so that's from a baseball bat.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Nice.
Not chicken pox. Yours look more, more severe.
Yeah, I don't know what it was, and I didn't do it anywhere else on my body. I just picked the two ones off my head, which is unfortunate, but they're not super noticeable. So, from face planting on tile floor when I was 6, 12 stitches. Hey, here, kitty, good to see you. God, I don't like saying that. It makes me sound weird. Let's see.
What is the name?
Here, kitty.
I just wanted you to say it again.
Boy. I have a scar behind my ear. First about the times. Scar on my chest from when I was doing pull downs with an exercise band. Wow, Amada, you still have that? I've seen that picture on Twitter. I'm surprised you still have that scar. It didn't look like it was so deep it was going to last, but that's crazy. I'm not sure about that. Right? I have a scar on my wrist. Okay. The phone is stuttering. Forehead scar. Sister pushing me into a wall. So everyone's got scars. We've all got dead people, according to Rocket Raccoon. Number 2. What is the best Disney movie to have ever come out? It's the best Disney movie that's ever come out. It's a hard one.
I don't pay a lot of attention to Disney, so let's say, is Nightmare Before Christmas Disney? That's Disney, isn't it?
I don't think it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is, because they do the Haunted Mansion with Nightmare Before Christmas. Yeah, Disney. It's so Disney. It's super Disney. I don't know what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
So that's your choice.
I'm gonna have to go with that.
Oh God. Hernia repair. Move my belly button. Oh my God. Reese's got no belly button. Crazy. Let's see. My favorite Disney movie. I think the one I've watched the most in my life is Sword in the Stone. But the one I enjoy the most.
I kind of want to see no belly button. Is that weird?
She's gonna have a tough. She'll have to PM it to you on Facebook or something.
I want to see it.
Okay. Was Treasure Planet Disney? Because I actually really super enjoyed that. I really like Treasure Planet.
I used to watch that movie over and over again.
It had a fart monster in it. That shit was dope.
Yeah.
I
don't think that was Disney.
It might not have been. It might have been like DreamWorks or something. Someone is gonna correct us in a moment. But I'm gonna go with Sword in the Stone. Logan wants to know if you're doing a broadcast on Destiny later.
Yep, we'll do a broadcast later on Destiny.
Okay, so keep an eye out for that, guys. Brave, Tangled, Beauty and the Beast, Sleeping Beauty, Disney, Love Beauty and the Beast, and like how Belle is. Okay, so so yeah, maybe I don't even think Treasure Planet's one of the best, but I was surprised by how much I enjoyed it. So let's say Sword in the Stone for me. I mean, the Pixar stuff I almost consider as different, because I would say actually probably the best movie that Disney's ever put out is The Incredibles. But that might just have been Pixar after Disney bought them.
That was Pixar before Disney bought them.
Oh, geez. All right. So I don't know. A cartoon movie, whatever. It is what it is. Number 3. What is the one thing that disgusts you?
No, you're not going to say it?
Vomiting is my number one thing. People throwing up, or the smell of vomit, or like I'm a total emetophobe.
It was a perfect my wife moment.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
We all know.
You gotta sneak those in when no one's expecting it.
But it was good.
All right. Well, I mean, it was you were welcome to use it.
I didn't want to.
Kind of blew it there, like my wife. Anyways,
what?
Daily Marvel movies are owned by Disney. Just saying. Yeah, I know. Oh, Treasure Planet is Disney. Error messages. Wow, people are having a lot of different. It's all different technical problems tonight. Best Disney movie. All right, so what's the thing that disgusts you?
You know, have you ever had these videos pop up on your Facebook feed, and it would be just like a large woman in like a thong, and then she would just like be farting?
Nope.
That kind of crap pops up periodically in my news feed, and it's the grossest thing to me.
I think like weird sex and body related stuff that ends up coming through that's, not traditional. I have actually come to see it as like shockingly hilarious. Like, cause my buddies used to send me every picture they could find on like any website that had like crazy porn or crazy like violence or whatever. And to this day, I'm always prepared to get a text from any one of my friends from home that's just like dudes with like giant Photoshop dicks, like cartoon pictures of like cartoon characters having like really terrible sexual acts done to and between them and stuff. So all that stuff I've kind of grown to see as funny in a certain way, but vomiting I can't ever acclimatize myself to.
Yeah, that and anything to do with like farting or poop. Any of that crap is just horrible to me. The worst thing ever.
Mangaka Soldier, Steven is wearing a shirt. It just doesn't have any sleeves.
Oh, what? Yeah.
Yeah, there's a shirt there. Hey, Tim. Lady Tigraine hates junk pics. Wow, Amada doesn't like people hawking loogies. All right. Typically, that's pretty sensitive. That's a pretty commonplace thing to be disgusted by. Cruelty is disgusting. I don't know how you can bother following me, Risa. All kinds of animal cruelty. Yeah, animal cruelty is more heartbreaking than disgusting. Animal abuse. Okay, how's the running going? Have you been keeping up with your running? Asks Tim.
I keep up on the running. I don't. A lot of it doesn't show on because I use those trackers, and then GPS track my running. I haven't been doing as much running outside as I do in the gym and then actual working out. So there's going to be less running and more working out.
Yeah. I don't know. I've been trying to get myself motivated to do at least a few minutes of working out every day. And I just forget. I just get distracted by other shit.
You barely have to do anything and you can look cut.
Well, yeah, but I want to be bigger. Like I want to gain weight, and that's hard for me because one, I hate eating.
Yeah, you got to eat.
Yeah, I
hate it. You got to work out like
even now. I'm like, I had a pretty reasonably sized breakfast, and now I'm trying to eat this fruit bar thing, and I'm like halfway done with it, and I'm like, oh, I can't eat another bite. It's a fruit bar like as big as a Snickers cut in half. Chris wants to know. Huh?
I've been eating all those.
Oh man. They're a good, they're like a little brick. They drop down into your stomach and they stay there for a while.
There's just so much sugar in them though.
Yeah,
I need to stay away from them.
Yeah.
Maybe have one every other day, and I'm not doing a good job at that.
I do one a day, yeah. Right after breakfast I try to have one. So Chris wants to know what you think of the memes he's been making.
I like them.
Yeah,
I've been sharing them.
Funny, very wordy, Chris.
Yeah,
you're packing a whole lot of dialogue in those. We're gonna punch them up and pare them down a little bit. Just cut right to the punchline with a meme, because once it's got more than 10 words on it, people are like, well, I don't know.
Too much reading for me. On to the next one.
Refreshingly honest. Someone said hello from Germany, and I didn't say hi to her. I don't know. Hold on. What was her name? Chrissy Pie. Thanks, Chrissy Pie.
Hello, Chrissy Pie.
Hi. I can down an entire pizza, 2 liter myself. Good. Just watched a break. Warcraft movie trailer. Now I want to go play it. Also want to watch this. Sorry, Jigsaw. Well, if it's any consolation to you, you're welcome to go play Warcraft and then come and watch the recorded version of this later.
Usually the recordings come out pretty decently. Like, there doesn't seem to be an error on that end.
Okay, we're going to move on to the next question. Number 4 from Little Womanly 1. What chore do you absolutely hate doing?
I hate folding laundry. Like, that's the worst thing to me, is folding it.
The only redeeming part of folding laundry is that it's warm. It's nice to have your hands in the nice warm laundry, although it does make your hands dry.
I don't mind washing it. I don't mind drying it. I just don't want to fold it. I want to hand it off to somebody else, say, fold it for me and put it away.
I think I hate cleaning surfaces more than anything. Like if I ever want to like mop the floor and like sponge the walls or something in the kitchen, like I just hate it because there's so much to cover, and usually you have to move all the furniture away from the wall, and like, you know, you're cleaning the floor, it's like inherently just the place where the dirt goes, so you end up having to like change out whatever you're using because it gets too dirty, and then you got to get a clean one and do like a second run on everything. It just involves being way too thorough. So I would say overall, like cleaning of a room, like walls and floors are my problem. I don't mind doing windows, I don't mind doing the dishes, I don't mind vacuuming, but when it comes to like scrubbing the floor, I have a problem with that. Riding mower. I could do that shit all day long. Yeah, I didn't mind the riding mower. Very noisy though. Cleaning the toilet. I don't mind cleaning the toilet is so small that it's like it takes 5 seconds and you're done. Fold it. As for the means being too whirling, I can say my OCD tends to get the best of me sometimes. Okay. So that's a pretty straightforward. I mean, are there any other chores you need to talk about?
All of them. I hate them all. I just want somebody to come and do all the chores for me.
That's why they call it a chore.
Even working out for me. Go to the gym and work out for me so I don't have to do that.
Just connect some sort of wire from your body to mine, and all the burning you will do will come through the wire and burn.
Yeah. Build my muscles for me. Make me...
Oh, wow. Number 5, if you could choose to stay a certain age forever, what age would it be? So I guess this means physically. I mean, anywhere between, I guess, 25 and now. Like, I'd be fine staying how I am now forever. 30?
Right, yeah. 30. Just stop.
30 was good. As long as it's not the time when I was sick, which was probably 28 to 29, maybe 27 to 29. I would say, yeah, anytime between 25 and 32, as long as I'm in good health, that's been a good portion of time for me. This has been the best years of my life. I mean, where else are you going to go? Because I feel like if I go, I could go, I don't know what I'm going to be like in my 40s and 50s.
I remember getting a birthday card from someone as soon as I didn't think anything of it when I turned 30. Like, okay, I'm 30 now, but they gave me a birthday card that said something about it's all downhill from here.
Yeah.
Once you hit 30. And like, that really stuck with me. I didn't want to read that. I didn't want that knowledge of knowing that it kind of is like now, once you hit 30, it seems like all you're doing is trying to maintain your body or repair it in some way or form. But.
Yeah. I mean, things kind of start falling apart, but you can, I think that's just the importance of like maintaining yourself, because you naturally want to like be active when you're younger, and yeah, I guess your body does like kind of heal faster and generally be more rejuvenative. But yeah, once you're past like 27, it's like that shit where you start waking up with like a crick in your neck for no reason, or your knees hurt on cold days or something. It's all pretty, it gets bad.
Yeah. No fun.
I have video. That's what they said at 21. All downhill. Need to be a little older. Way dating range 30s, 20s, 40s. Hey guys. Hey Frost Adder. So yeah, I think it's pretty much agreed that mid to late 20s are the way to go.
Once I hit 30, it's like that's when I started getting hit on.
Yeah.
Like, it was weird because, you know, teens, occasionally in my 20s here and there, but once I hit 30, it was more like it's happens a lot more.
Yeah. I mean, I think with men, as we get into our 50s and 60s, you know, guys like Robert Redford and Paul Newman are perfect examples of that men are still considered sexy if, you know, if they have a certain thing going for them, typically being like the gentlemanly, well-dressed, tailored suit type. Like men can still be societally generally found attractive, where women are, although they're, you know, although I think older women are often gorgeous, men kind of get the better shake in the deal in that we sort of are perceived to be more mature as we age, where the same sort of policy isn't put on women, unfortunately. But
happy early birthday. Whose birthday? I missed that.
Chris? Tim, I use those pretty frequently. I just put them back where I found them. I don't put them in a new place every day. So my apartment's not big enough to just leave weights lying around on the floor. So they always go back. My early 20s again instead of 39 tomorrow. Oh, it's Chris's birthday. He's turning 39 tomorrow. Happy birthday tomorrow, Chris.
Happy birthday.
We'll make a meme of you. Let's see. Hey, Dead Purple, did you want us to do your questions now, or did you still want us to wait until 6? Men are allowed to age. That's true. It's a good way of putting it, Joanna. For example, I was just saying last night how much of a crush I have on Robin Wright from House of Cards, who was Princess Buttercup, and who else was she? She was in another movie I love. But she is just, I mean, I don't know how old she is, but she is just absolutely gorgeous in House of Cards. I can't stop looking at her. Okay. Number 6 from Little Womanly One. If you won the lottery, what's the first thing you would do?
Such a difficult question. Like the first thing you would do. I don't know. Buy a car, maybe.
Okay, that's fair.
Move to LA.
Yeah.
Get a nice condo somewhere. Fancy schmancy one.
I think first thing I'd do is just basically any debt that my parents are in, done. And then I'd immediately just like break off. I mean, assuming the lottery is, what was it up to? $1.5 billion.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's say you get $750 million out of that. That's $750 million.
Mm-hmm.
So that's $20 million for each of my parents, $20 million for my brother, $1 million for like each one of my aunts and uncles, let's say. And then, I don't know, buy a house, a nice quiet house in like even just Los Feliz over here, and just invest the rest, and maybe sponsor some businesses, start my own business, you know, and hope to kind of live off of interest and have my family be the kind of family that doesn't have to worry about it from here on out. You know, that would be a great thing. Probably give a bunch to charity, hopefully, if I could find that in my heart. I mean, you don't know until you have the money.
It'd be hard. Like, I would have to do, there would be a lot of research on the charities, because it happens a lot where like a couple years down the road, a lot of these charities, like you find out only a very small amount of the money that you even donate goes to the actual cause. And that they pretty much just, they take the mass majority of the money for themselves.
What happens is they'll have a CEO that's making $150,000 a year. So they pay them. Then they have a bunch of like sub executives below that who are also making, over $100,000 a year. So they all get paid first. Then you've got the actual staff that's going into their payroll. Then you've got the money that just goes back into advertising the charity. So like for every dollar you spend, if they make millions and millions of dollars, like 3/4 of it is cut out and not actually goes towards the cause. And that's why I'm sort of wary about charities as well. Like, I'd rather give money to a lab that's doing research on a thing and just be like, oh, shit. All right, what? I thought my computer froze.
Oh, it is.
My computer may freeze soon. I just saw a little hesitation, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, so charities, I'm with you on that.
Helen's B-Day video. Oh, God. So when that popped up, it popped up on my phone through Instagram, and you know how it plays and then it'll just keep going unless you like scroll or get out of it?
Yeah.
Like my phone had locked up and it just kept playing and I couldn't get it to go away.
Yeah.
It was the worst video that could ever get stuck on my phone at that time.
Well, you're welcome.
Yeah. So I got to watch that like 10, 15 times.
Yeah, Chris, you will not be getting a birthday dub smash video, unfortunately, because that was a Helen exclusive. Helen's been in it to win it since the beginning, and very few have shown the same kind of dedication as Helen did. But, keep that in mind whenever. Did Allison ever say whether she wanted us to answer the questions before 6 o'clock? Because I didn't catch that.
I don't know.
All
Did she send you questions?
Yeah, she just tweeted at me.
Oh, okay.
Number 7 from Little Womanly 1. What song always makes you happy when you hear it? Song always makes me happy when I hear it.
Jekyll and Hyde? You haven't heard that? You don't listen to the radio, huh?
Jekyll and Hyde is on the radio?
There's a new Five Finger Death Punch song. And
you've got good rock stations up in Northern California. They don't play hard rock down here on the rock stations. They play really? It's like Panic at the Disco is like the hardest rock you're going to hear. And then every once in a while, the classic rock station will throw in some like mandatory Metallica.
Yeah, we got mandatory Metallica. No, it's just, Jekyll and Hyde's a pretty good song. Yeah, I don't think you'd like it. You might not like it. I don't know. You don't listen to Five Finger Death Punch, do you?
No, I actually don't. I don't know a single one of their songs.
Man.
My bandmates love it, but I never looked into them. I'm not saying I don't like them. I just never really heard them.
Gotta get into it. Gotta. It's your modern day Pantera. In the end, Linkin Park. Ballroom Blitz. Wow. Oh, did you freeze? Oh, yeah, he froze. Loki is frozen. As I get a message saying that he froze. So, all right. So, he'll probably come back in here shortly. Anything from Alice Cooper. Really? Yeah, Jekyll and Hyde. That's what I said. Jekyll and Hyde. Good song. You lost, Bill. Yeah. Dirty Deeds. AC/DC. I can agree with that. I like that song. Pretty much anything old school AC/DC. I can relate to that. I know I'm on. I'm the one doing the broadcast. So if I froze, it would be bad because the whole thing would go down. Do you still see him or you see me? You see him frozen with a goofy expression on his face?
All right. I am back.
You guys returned.
As soon as I saw the audio stutter once, I knew it was going to be a problem.
Yeah.
All right. So where was I? Okay. Yeah. A song that makes me happy. Love in an Elevator.
9 Inch Nails.
When I lived in 9 Inch Nails.
Well, yeah. Well, Allison was saying 9 Inch Nails. She heard 9 Inch Nails on Pandora. So, yes, 9 Inch Nails.
Yeah, there's a couple 9 Inch Nails songs that I really love.
I got 2 9 Inch Nail tattoos, so I do love them.
It's true. He liked this thing.
Yes.
Okay.
9 Inch Nails. It sounds weird.
Let's see here. Hold on. Do we have everyone on board? Can we? Dirty Deeds Done with Sheep.
What?
Someone's talking about AC/DC. Say Dirty Deeds Done with Sheep.
We should do more parody songs. I mean, maybe we should
I've written 2 more.
Don't say anything then.
I'm not gonna.
Okay.
Let's see.
Wait, like Thor and Loki ones?
No, just I'll show you. I'll show them to you later.
Yeah.
But we might be able to bang them out. I don't know. We might be able to bang out the audio tracks. I don't know about the videos. Let's see. Like anything punk, 9 Inch Nails, okay. Dirty Deeds Done with Sheep. AC/DC, Queen is Always Song, Coming to Take Me Away. But yeah, like Love in an Elevator. What else is good? Like Tenacious D makes me happy.
I gotta listen to some of their stuff. I really haven't heard too much of their stuff.
Yeah, some of it you get really tired of after you hear it too much, but some of it's pretty good, even though it's never been really heard of.
All right, I'll be right back.
Okay. They're very, like, I was actually listening to a song yesterday that was not, oh yeah, what was it? It was U2 Beautiful Day, which is something that was on a million times when it came out, and my dad loved it, so he would be listening to it as well. And I heard it and I was like, oh man, my dad loves this song. Like, and it's about positivity. And it's about, I mean, it's probably got an undertone of like things are going really bad, but it's fine. Like you're going to get through it. And I was listening to it last night and I was like, this song is making me feel really like sad, nostalgic, sad. And I didn't know why. But I mean, songs typically have that effect on me of being more able to make me sad than happy. The songs that make me happiest are usually the songs that are really aggressive stuff from high school. That was like a lot of Pantera, Metallica, you know, stuff that's not associated with being happy. And that's the stuff that makes me think of having good times in high school. Yeah, Risa and who was the other person? Yeah, Risa and Lexi. Wonder Boy was one of the examples of the ones I'm really sick of hearing. Since the fall out of the courthouse window. Are cosplaying as the Flash? Are you cosplaying as the Flash or are you having a computer issue? I don't know, Chris. It depends on what you're seeing on your screen. We have no idea what you're seeing. Perfect Circle. I literally own every album. Okay. Is residing in the fact that I will watching this later. Sorry, Frost Adder. I don't know. The YouTube stuff, there's no troubleshooting it in the moment. Like it either comes out well or it doesn't. So unfortunately, this is one of the ones where people are having a lot of problems with it, and there's really nothing we can do. I mean, even I'm having a problem keeping my computer from freezing. I'm thinking I'm going to do a clean install pretty soon. Karate every time before we fought. With karate, I'll kick your ass back to Tiananmen Square. Oh yeah, motherfucker, gonna kick your fucking derriere. Yeah. You broke the rules. Now I'll pull out all your pubic hair. You motherfucker.
What the hell is going on?
That's karate. That's a Tenacious D song. Somebody was
okay.
talking about. Okay. Next up is, this makes you happy, number 8 from Little Womanly 1. Who was the last person you hugged? Last person you hugged. Who'd you hug?
That's a good question.
I think it was my new friend Amanda, who is she lives with Bernie Bregman, and I went over and hung out with them last night. They have like a weekly game night, and I try to make it whenever I can. So on the way out, I said goodbye to her, but that was within very close proximity to hugging a lot of other people. She just happened to be the last one.
It was Kat.
Really?
Yeah.
Had no hug contact since Kat on a week and a half ago or something.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, that's crazy.
Yep, nobody.
Good night, Carissa.
I hug very few people.
That's understandable. Chris, the sink didn't overflow. It just filled with garbage water. So I emptied it out. I just had to get a bucket and dump all the water out into the driveway, unfortunately. So here we go. It's funny to look at. So that was the last person I hugged. Number 9. Are you usually late, early, or right on time?
That really depends on what it is. Like, if it's something I'm obligated to do, I'll usually just be on time. If it's something I really want to do, I'll most likely be early. Late doesn't happen often. Unless I really just don't give a shit. Then I'd probably be late.
I'm always a half hour early. Like, there are a few cases where you could point out that I was late or right on time, but for the most part, I try to be 30 minutes early to everything, including like going to see a movie on like a Wednesday night. Like, I want to be there. I want to have plenty of time just in case I need to.
I don't know. He froze again. Wait, let's admire the look on his face. Wait. Oh, dang it. I can't get it. Only I can see it. I don't even know what he was saying. Let's see. Just don't like personal contact or a germ issue. No, I don't have a germ issue. I don't know. Usually for me to hug somebody, it takes a lot of mental effort. Like, it's not just second nature for me to go and hug anyone or anything like that. Like, there's a lot of thought that goes into it, and a lot of times hugs feel awkward to me, so I avoid them as much as possible. Even when I first started cosplay, like, a lot of people wanted to hug, and I started doing it, and it felt weird, but it was easy to hug people, even strangers, when they just come up and just ask, like, can I hug you? Sure. And you give them a hug and it's no big deal anymore. But it used to kind of be like, it felt odd and awkward at first. You back?
I'm back. I don't know. You know, I had a good long time where my computer wasn't freezing. And I don't know. I really do think I need to do a clean install of everything.
Apparently. Do you have anything else running in the background?
I got Chrome.
Well, that doesn't count. That's something that you're currently using.
No, it's just Chrome. That's it.
Huh. That's weird.
Whoa, your sound is crazy right now.
Mine is?
It's just, I got a little audio distortion from something. It was just probably a little bit of bandwidth stuff.
I want audio distortion.
You love audio distortion?
Oh, yes, I do.
What kind of audio distortion do you like?
That was fucking weird.
Do you like it when it gets really weird?
It's like a flanger of processing your vocals up and down. Like,
I don't know what you...
And now you froze. The coffee of today is I think this one's called Dark and Handsome. Stop freezing. He's saying he gives up. Yeah, I would love to get some sound effects. What Bill uses is like a stage mic or a stage MIDI interface that has a lot of different cool sounds that you can use for a stage performance. A really expensive unit, which is great for that and doing audio recordings. I, on the other hand, just have this M Audio MIDI interface thing where basically I can plug multiple XLR inputs or any type of instruments into it. It's just a MIDI interface, which allows any instrument that I plug to it to feed into the computer so I can use it.
All right, so I'm going to tell you right now, if my computer freezes one more time, I'm out. We've got 10 minutes left, so I'm not going to keep doing this for another 10 minutes, freezing up every minute and a half.
Why don't you use your laptop?
I mean, I like using this microphone. I like using this computer. I
like your microphone.
Yeah.
I think it sounds better than mine.
I don't know. I think I'm just sitting closer to it.
That's probably it, because maybe if I just got really, really close to my microphone,
real close to it, your voice becomes super clear.
Then I would sound sexy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should raise that mic stand up a little bit.
Well, the mic stand is just this little thingy here.
Yeah, get a couple books to put under it or something.
Yeah, but then it just looks like I got a big like blue dildo in my face.
Oh no, you got a big microphone in the shot? What a shame that would be.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I kind of like it being off screen as much as possible. I'll just get right up on it like this. And all broadcasts from now on will be just like this. Sounds sexy, but awkward.
I think that sounds great.
Yeah, we'll just be like this.
Did you already discuss what the coffee is for today?
Dark and Handsome.
Real nice.
Oh, yeah.
Which one of you feels more comfortable driving? I always drive, Chris. I always drive. I mean, you'll drive down here, but when we go somewhere together, I'm typically the one that loads everybody in the car and drives. I like driving, though.
Yeah, I hate driving. I absolutely hate it. Like, I would rather just be driven around at all times.
Let's see. Okay. So we got one last one from Little Womanly One. We got 7 minutes to answer it. Let's see.
All right. What do we got?
Last one is, If you could start your own restaurant, what kind would it be?
I want Mexican food. I would do that because I think making Mexican food is like really easy and fast to do, and it's fucking delicious.
Yeah. I think I would actually make a restaurant in Los Angeles that specifically serves food that you can only find on the East Coast. I would try to get pizza crust from the East Coast. I would get willow tree chicken salad.
Crab cakes.
No, I'd leave out the seafood.
My dad loves those.
Ugh.
As soon as eBay came around, he was all over that, buying like this powdered mix for crab cakes.
Ugh.
And he just bought tons and tons of it, and he would give it away to, like, he would send it off to his brothers and sisters and his mom and dad for Christmas presents. Like,
yeah.
Everybody was making crab cakes for like a year. I never had one. So it must be a Rhode Island thing. I don't know.
Yeah, people like the crab, the clam cakes, crab cakes, all that crap. It combines the grossness of the ocean with artificial carbs. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not a huge foodie, so I don't have big restaurant ideas. Fluffernutters, eh? That would be an interesting restaurant to go in, like fluff-based meals. Pacific Northwest. Godfathers from the East Coast, most things.
Open the official Buttfuckers restaurant.
Yeah, Buttfuckers from Idiocracy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. There's a lot of good. I mean, I just like to see a good pizza place in Los Angeles is what I'd like to see. But good luck with that.
A good pizza place?
Yeah, all the pizza here sucks. It's
Really?
all like California Pizza Kitchen. A lot of chain places.
Oh no, don't freeze. Come back. Well, that's too bad. I was gonna say maybe he'll hear this, or I'll tell him later that if he comes to Sacramento again and goes to Sac Anime, he's like, okay, I'm done. That's his comment to me right now. There's only 2 minutes left, so it's no big deal. But if you come to Sac Anime again, which will be Summer Sac this year, there is a pizza place within walking distance, and it's really, really, really good place where it's an older place where they still have like the old like wood fire cauldron type things. So it has this wood flavoring to the pizza, which is crazy delicious. And I love it. But yeah, I was walking distance from the convention center, and I was just blown away by how good the pizza is. It was expensive, but it's really good pizza. Something about my mom. My mom looks good for her age. She's 64, but she looks late 40s, early 50s, and is dating a dude 20 years younger. Wow, good for her. Good for your mom, Crystal Wolf, 78. It's always a good thing. Everybody, I don't know the name of the place. It's honestly been a good year or so since I've been there, and it was just like we were walking by, and I didn't think anything of it. So I don't know. I know that it's like down K Street, like K and 14th Street in downtown Sacramento. So yeah. All right, everybody. So it seems like we've answered all the questions. Bill's done. He's not going to get back on. There's really no point. It's 1:00 here. So we're going to call it quits. And we will see you again in about 5 hours. So come back then. If you have any more questions, you can send them to me on Tumblr, or you can send them to Bill on Tumblr, or pretty much anywhere, I guess. Facebook, Twitter. Also, I don't know if you read all the details about my GoFundMe about making my new Thor costume that I'm going to be working on. Very genuine, legitimate Thor costume is going to be made with the help of. There's going to be a lot of work done by other people, a lot of commission work that will be done. If you want to check it out or read about it or donate to it, in the description box of this video, you'll see a link for my GoFundMe, which is gofundme.com/ThorTV. So check that out, and we will see you guys in about 5 hours. Bye.